Hey, what's up guys, it's Junior here from JAMMIN Designs, and I got a video. I'm going to be talking about a car that hasn't come out yet, which is pretty weird on the channel, but I'll try it out for once at least. And it's going to be the new associated 4-wheel drive. A lot of speculation so far. It has created quite a bit of buzz online, on social media so far. So I just wanted to talk about it and some of the recent speculations that people have put out there, and on my own speculations as well. So if you see me looking over here, it's just information on my screen that I've noted down. And I'll show you guys pictures along the way so you're not completely lost and looking at my face. Alright, so first up, their B44 platform has been out for quite some time. I think it's about a decade old now. And it's been out and has four iterations in total. The B44, 44.1, 44.2, and now the 44.3, which I have noticed recently has went down significantly in the prices, which typically tells you that a manufacturer or company is going to come out with something new and hopefully more innovative and not just more of a update for the chassis. It's been through quite a lot of updates. I'm pretty sure they weren't going to release another iteration of that platform, but now they're just going to do something completely new, because apparently that platform descended from the TC3, which is their old touring car that they slapped together for a race way back when. So I'm going to be showing you guys a couple pictures of it, and so you can follow through and see what I'm saying. But before that, Team Associated has done something a little bit sketchy, and it's quite concerning to see what's going to become of the new 4-wheel drive, because if you guys remember, there was quite a bit of controversy going on about their latest 8-scale platforms. And if you see here, it's the 8 platform that they have, and it was said to be a ripoff of the Mugen under multiple points of argument, which was the rear, how it was set up, the front knuckles and pillow ball suspension and stuff like that. Not accusing them, but to me, the new Associated looks a lot like the Xray, or what they put out so far looks like the Xray. It's not exactly the same. I'm sure they're not that. If they got inspired by it, it's none of my business, but I wonder what Xray is thinking and what they're saying, because they went with that thin chassis that Xray has and the really thick side guards to finish it up, and perhaps include weight loss and rigidity in the chassis, which is quite interesting because they've had their own design for quite a while, and they recently put out their own design two-wheel drive, which at this point in the game, all two-wheel drives are starting to look the same slowly, one step at a time. But it was kind of off-putting to see that they just went significantly for a design that we're entirely familiarized with, which is the Xray thin aluminum chassis and the thick side guards. I just kind of wish that wasn't there. And if you don't look at it, I'll show you guys two pictures side by side now, and you could see the Xray and the new, I'm not sure what it's gonna be called, we'll be talking about that in a second, but the new design of the new 4-wheel drive. So if you look at it, it has the same characteristics on it. It's pretty close to the design of the Xray XB4s, and that's pretty interesting. Not saying anything at this point, not saying that they copied it. Maybe they got a little bit of inspiration. But if you look at the rear, how it's set up with the toe and anti-squat, you can see that the blocks there are really similar in how they hang off and stuff like that. Not sure if it's the same geometry. There's a lot still to be said because we don't have it in hands yet, but so far as you can see, it looks kind of like it. The front arm design is different, but the rear arm design looks pretty similar. Again, still not accusing them of anything, but I wonder what Xray is saying. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think after this video, but to me it looks like it. And even though this platform, the old platform, is super outdated, I'm not sure if this is exactly the image that they wanted, because quite a few people have said that we were discussing about that this is a rip-off of the Xray, but that's not what I'm definitely going to be trying this, so don't just think I'm talking about it and criticizing it. It's going to be in the studio soon, and there's an Xray that I'm keeping my eye out for. That's not released yet. That's going to be out soon as well, so keep an eye for that. So not just disrespecting it. I actually love Associated, and I'm going to get that car, and I'm going to be having the Xray car. So, and this is not by by coincidence, it's actually by design, as I also want to try both cars genuinely and then also compare them, because this is going to be quite a hot topic, I feel. And the names that people are speculating so far, some of them are kind of wacky, but I'll throw them out anyways. So a couple people went with the B44-4, the B55, the B45, and this one was pretty interesting, the B64. I'm not sure where that came from, maybe the B6, and the 4 represents a 4-wheel drive, and B54, and some other names I won't even get into really, B55s, I think I said that, yeah. And a couple other names that people are saying so far, but I think they're just going to ditch that whole 44 numbering system, honestly. And I already ran over the part where I said they're probably accused of stealing designs. Not a lot of people have seen these photos yet, so I'm not sure what everybody's thinking. So far, there's only one release that they release on Snapchat a little while back that has been circling around the forums, and people have seen that. It's covered up, so nobody can really tell what it is really, if it is the photography being taken of the new 4-wheel drive. But some people, you know, everybody has their own story, said they were there and it was just a F1 car that they're going to be putting out soon. Not sure, not saying anything about it, but a lot of the top drivers have been using the 44.3 still, obviously because they don't want to release it without proper advertisement. I don't know, but they've been using it. Nobody has spotted it on the track being tested. Not sure if they're doing that top secretly, them and their whole Area 51 thing going on, but yeah, it's rather interesting. One person I was speaking to also said that it's inspired, and I've noticed this myself too, prior to talking about it, that it's going to be taking a design influence off of its own cars, which is the B5 platform. And if you look, you'll see the rear arm is kind of looking like the B5 arm. It has that gull wing design. I'm not sure, but I think the old 44.3 had a straight arm design. I'm not sure. I'll probably look at that and post it up if I'm wrong. But also the hub. The hub looks like the hub from the B5 series, and also has an aluminum insert exactly from the B5. I have to check and see what the B44.3 had. I'm not exactly sure, but I'll look it up. And to me, the front looks like my 22.4 design, which is how it's set up. And not sure what the geometry is on that. Hopefully it's something similar to that. And they have front sway bars included in the kit. Rear sway bars is what I could see so far. And they have that nice little aluminum piece connecting to the steering piece right there, which probably adds strength, obviously. But so yeah, guys, that's just some of the pictures that I've seen and collected so far, and some of the rumors I've gathered and people that I've talked to, and that's some of my thoughts, some of their thoughts, and some things that I've directly seen from Associated. They're not speaking on this at the moment. Obviously, they're trying to build up the hype a little bit more before they say anything. But hopefully we could have the car out, and definitely, again, like I said, not just criticizing it, but I wish it didn't look exactly like the Xray, but I will be getting it regardless, and I will be getting the Xray, so hopefully you guys stick around for that, and we'll be having more videos. Obviously, we're going to be comparing both of them, which I'm pretty interested to see, as the Xray is a very well-proven car. I love it. I honestly want to get one before even knowing about the new Associated car, so it's not that exactly I wanted to get one because of it, but I actually wanted one because it's such a good car. Great quality. Hopefully the quality from the Associated matches up. I wasn't exactly a fan of the B6D's quality, as the plastics were all over the place with the composites, and some being too hard, some being too soft. But we'll see what it's like, and I'll keep you guys posted. If you guys have any more speculations or updates, post them down in the comment section below as a link or just a comment. And yeah, like, share, and subscribe. See you.